Enfield rifles, which were muzzle-loading rifles that replaced the old brown vest. Excuse me, sorry, could I ask you to just stay on this side of me?
I just want to look around.
Oh, okay, yeah, please go ahead. Okay, cool. All right, so the old Enfield rifles were muzzle-loading models. So, like the old muskets, they loaded from the front. You had to pour down powder, pour down wadding, put in a bullet, and then ram it down with your ramrod. Now, when the Enfield rifle was adopted for the British Army, it was replacing the old brown vest muskets, like I mentioned. A transition from smooth-bore weapons with no rifling in them. It's just basically a smooth tube all the way down, and then going forward to the rifling, there's grooves in the barrel that twist around it. The bullet catches and spins. It stabilizes the bullet in flight and allows more accurate shots to be made at a longer range. So it's a big upgrade over smoothbore weapons. But at this time, armies in Europe were updating to breech-loading weapons instead of muzzle-loading. So instead of loading from the front, they loaded from the rear. It allowed more rapid fire. It allowed much greater flexibility, as well as soldiers could fire from the prone a lot easier than they could with a muzzle-loading rifle. So, in 1853, the British Army held a competition to convert their newly issued Enfield rifles into breech loaders, and an American engineer named Jacob Snyder won that competition. His solution was fairly simple. Simply cut out the end of the rifle and add in a rolling breech block just like that. It changed from that muzzle loading system to a cartridge fire system. Kind of that transition period to what we consider today to be a modern rifle cartridge. It would have been made of brass foil historically. The firing pin strikes the primer at the center to ignite the charge. The change was drastic. You went from 20 to 30 seconds for a trained soldier to fire a round to 5 or 6 seconds.
For all those interested, there will be a black powder rifle firing demonstration happening right over here on South Parade right now.
So you can see there a really good demonstration of that much more rapid fire capability. If you can imagine how long that would have taken if you had to bring the rifle back after each shot, pour in that powder, put in the wadding.